A friend of mine, when she found out I had challenged myself to lose 40 pounds in 4 months naturally, said, "Why don't you just use Ozempic?" And then she told me about some people she knew who had used it and lost a great deal of weight. Well, today I'm going to answer that question. Yes, it's weigh-in Wednesday, week 8, and I'm about 2 months into my 4-month journey. So how'd I do? I will share the numbers in just a bit. But first, today's topic is Ozempic versus OMAD and why I decided to go the natural way. So today we'll cover what is Ozempic, what is OMAD, what are the weight loss results of each, what are the health benefits and risks, how easy is it to maintain after going off, and also the ease of use. Ozempic is actually the brand name of a prescription medication called semaglutide that was used for type 2 diabetics to help them manage their blood sugar levels. But as soon as people saw that it was also helping them lose a great deal of weight, everyone jumped on the semaglutide bandwagon, and they've been using it off-label, and it's been making a big splash. I'm sure you've heard of it in the news and seen a lot of people who've lost quite a bit of weight using it. Ozempic works by mimicking a hormone in your body that helps regulate insulin and suppress appetite, making it easier to eat less and lose weight. And for some, it has led to rapid weight loss. Ozempic has exploded in popularity in the weight loss community, where people see it as a quick fix. But as with all things, there's more beneath the surface. Let's break down how it compares to OMAD. If you haven't been following my journey, OMAD is 1 meal a day. It's a type of intermittent fasting where you confine your eating window to 1 hour per day. And that means you're fasting the other 23 hours of the day. And I'm starting week 9 now, and I've had amazing results. OMAD is designed to give your body long periods of fasting, 23 hours, so it can tap into fat stores for energy. It also offers several health benefits like blood sugar control, better digestion, and more consistent energy throughout the day. For me, the decision was pretty easy. I don't want to have to rely on a medication for weight loss. I want to do something that has long-term sustainable results and is great for my overall health. So in terms of weight loss, certainly you've seen the results of Ozempic. I mean, they've been all over the news. However, this is anecdotal, but I know a woman who started on Ozempic at the same time I started on OMAD, and she had more than twice, 2.5 times what I have to lose. She wants to lose 100 pounds. I want to lose 40 pounds. And in our first month, her on Ozempic, me on OMAD, we each lost 12 pounds. While Ozempic can help with weight loss, it does come with health risks. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and dehydration. There are also some concerns about its long-term effects on thyroid health, heart disease, and kidney function, especially if it's used outside of medical supervision. One thing you don't hear enough about when we're talking about the side effects of Ozempic are the mental health issues. A lot of people report feeling anxious, irritable, and depressed, and this could be due to their fluctuating blood sugar levels. On the flip side, OMAD has great long-term health benefits far beyond weight loss. So when you're fasting, your body has an opportunity to repair itself and clean out bad cells. And I've noticed that my energy is fantastic on this plan. For me, I just find that it's a more holistic approach to my health, and I don't have to rely on a medication. So let's talk about maintenance. This is always the question when anyone goes on a weight loss plan. How are you going to maintain that? Well, with Ozempic, I'm sure you've heard about the rebound effect. So once people are off the medication, their appetite comes back and they tend to gain back all of that weight and sometimes then some. And you've probably experienced this yourself with low calorie diets, where as soon as you go off the plan, you're like, oh, I gotta eat, and you regain the weight. With OMAD, there's certainly a concern. I mean, if I just went back to the regular way of eating, just all day long and whatever I felt like eating, I would gain my weight back for sure, no doubt about it. But my built-in plan with OMAD is that I can always go back to OMAD without a prescription, or I could do, if I feel like I maybe need to lose a little bit of weight, like maybe some weight is creeping back on, I can either do OMAD, I can do some longer fasts, or I can do 2MAD. 2MAD is probably how I'm going to maintain. 2MAD is 2 meals a day. So I'll eat around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, a light meal, and then I'll have a regular dinner. In terms of ease of use, what could be simpler than Ozempic? I mean, it's called a quick fix for a reason. It's super easy once you get the hang of it, but you do have to go to the doctor and get injections, sometimes as often as once a week. And to me, that's more maintenance that I want to handle. With OMAD, it's harder to get started, I believe, because it requires discipline in the beginning. But once you're over that, once you've got the commitment, the conviction to just stick with the plan, it's super easy. I find it very easy, and I don't have to make an appointment with anybody or get a shot to continue with my plan. It is my plan, it's no one else's. And I think that's part of it. If you're in control of your own body, your own health, you're not relying on someone else. And let's go back to that quick fix for a minute. Remember fen-phen? Everyone thought that was going to be the answer to their weight loss goals. Well, it turned out to be a nightmare. And my concern is that so many people are using Ozempic off-label, and we really don't know the long-term effects of what it's going to do to them. So for me, I mean, you do you, but for me, the answer is no, I don't want to be injecting my body with something that isn't perhaps as tried and true and tested as I would like it to be. And I would much rather be in control of my own health. Okay, here come the numbers. So in week 8, I lost another 1.6 pounds. And that brings my current weight to 150.8, which means I only have 18.8 pounds left to lose before my finish line of June 4th, and I am absolutely going to make it. And here are my measurements. I made a mistake last week, and I don't know how long that mistake was carried on. Math is hard, I was an English major. So these are my current exact actual measurements. I think I had myself losing like 7 inches off my hips, and I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. So I looked at it this week, and yeah, I was wrong. So this is current, and my weight at the bottom, my starting weight, I had said 172, it was actually 172.4. So I've recalibrated all those numbers, and so this is the exact what it is. So with that said, here's a quick peek at what I ate in week 8. And of course, the usual disclaimer, I'm not a doctor and I don't even play one on YouTube. Before starting any weight loss program, discuss it with your health care provider. There, I covered the lawyers in the group. Next week, our topic will be the supplements that I'm taking, in addition to the collagen that you see me taking just about daily in my meal plan. And on Friday, we're going to talk about unwanted flirting and what you can do about it, and what the relationship experts have to say about it. Thank you for joining me. I hope you learned something. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Please subscribe if you haven't. And either way, go have a fearless and fabulous day. I'll see you next time.